Ahoy there! Brandt Andrist here, and I'm the art director for SteamWorld Heist 2. Today we're going to play through one of the early missions you'll encounter in Heist 2, blow up a few Royal Navy ships, and play around with some of the game's items and systems. Now that we've entered our trusty submarine, let's check if we have any upgrades available. It looks like we can afford another equipment slot. Later in the game you'll be able to fill these with torpedoes, lasers, and other upgrades. But for now, we're very early in the story, so we've yet to unlock those dangerous goodies. If we're going too fast, feel free to pause and read the screens. And away we go! Just steer the sub in the direction you want to travel. Your weapons are automated, so just focus on lining up your shots. And don't forget to pick up any drifting chests. Some are more precious than others. Just like in the first SteamWorld heist, some missions are optional, although this one is needed to progress the story. We've added a custom difficulty slider for those that want their experience tailor-made. Since this is early in the game, we haven't unlocked a lot of items or hats yet. But don't worry, there will be plenty more to find. Just like its predecessor, SteamWorld Heist 2 is turn-based. So let's go ahead and move Daisy and Wesley into position before we end our turn. Speaking of deadly traps, if you fail or restart a mission, all you will lose is your pride. The missions of SteamWorld Heist 2 are all handmade, but with random enemy spawns and cover locations, you'll need to stay on your toes when you replay missions. Let's try and blast all these guys by using Wesley's item, a handmade rustic grenade. You know what though? We're gonna turn on Wesley's Warcry ability just to make sure we scrap our foes, which grants Wesley and his nearby teammates extra damage. We're moving Daisy behind cover, just to make sure no shots sneak up on her. The environment around you often has advantages you can use, like these conveniently placed explosive barrels. Now it's the Navy's turn to try and do their worst. Daisy's a dead-eye shot, but will need to reload her rifle during combat. Wesley is currently assigned to the Reaper job, meaning he gets to shoot again if he scraps an enemy. By the way, if you want to learn more about the jobs in SteamWorld Heist 2, check out the gameplay deep dive video, which is linked in the description. Just like this enemy did, you too can enjoy shooting off other bots' hats and adding them to your collection. Wesley! Not a perfect heist, but you can always come back later and try again. Reputation from completing missions and finding epic swag means we unlock new levels and get access to new items. Oh, and good news! In SteamWorld Heist 2, all characters who are part of the heist get some experience, even if they're scrapped. Now, before we head back to where we started, we're just gonna take a quick detour. Places like this can be found all over the Great Oceanic Shard, so keep your eyes peeled. There could be anything here. Water, upgrade items, or the Navy. Ooh, epic swag. These are always worth the effort. How do we get over there? Heist 2 is not all about gunslinging action, marvelous stories, or great voiceovers, you know. There are puzzles, too. Ah, clean water. The preferred currency of shopkeepers in SteamWorld Heist 2. With that taken care of, let's go back to the Hardwater Bar and end a day of hard heisting. I wonder what the deal is with these guys.
I take a chance day against this tide. I know the way to hearts isn't a lie. And when it feels impossible, I stay a little while.
So we've gathered a bunch of bounty points during the day, which we can trade for items, gallons, or upgrades. Once we finish the day, the ship gets repaired, and previously exhausted crewmates can take on new missions. And that, my Steam-powered friends, was a hint of what SteamWorld Heist 2 has to offer. But rest assured, there's plenty more to discover, both across the sea and deep below. That's all for today, folks. Still have a burning question about SteamWorld Heist 2? Pop them in the comments below, and we'll try our best to get back to you, especially if you promise to wishlist. Steamulator.